in the crisp autumn air of my 20th year. I stumbled into love. I was a young computer programmer with dreams of conquering the digital world. One evening at a dimly lit cafe, our eyes met. She was a vision in blue, her laughter contagious, and her spirit intoxicating. Julia, the woman who would soon become my wife. Our conversations danced effortlessly from trivialities to the profound. Julia was a breath of fresh air in my orderly life, disrupting the binary code that dictated my days. She, with her dreams of an idyllic life, lured me into a world I hadn't known I craved. 2 years into our love story, we exchanged vows in a quaint church ceremony. The promise of forever echoed in the vows we exchanged, and I felt invincible with her by my side as we embarked on the journey of marriage. We also embarked on the journey of parenthood, welcoming a daughter into our world. The joy of holding our newborn in my arms was unparalleled. It was in those moments with the scent of baby powder and the soft goose filling our home that I believed we were invincible. We moved into a modest house, a place where laughter echoed through hallways and dreams were woven into the very fabric of our lives. Julia, darling, can you believe we're starting this journey together? Alex, I never thought life could be this beautiful. Julia, our daughter is going to have the best life. I can feel it. Alex, with you, everything feels possible. Little did we know those words would soon echo in the recesses of my memory, a haunting reminder of the time when our world was untarnished by the shadows of betrayals, with the echoes of wedding bells still lingering in the air. Julia and I embarked on the journey of building a life together. Our days were a whirlwind of joy, compromise, and the steady rhythm of routine. I had a burgeoning career as a computer programmer, and Julia, with her vivacious spirit, made our home a haven. As we settled into our roles as husband and wife, we dreamed of the future. We found comfort in the routine of everyday life, creating a sanctuary within the walls of our home. My career soared, providing us with the means to turn our dreams into reality. We celebrated small victories and navigated challenges hand in hand, blissfully unaware of the storm that lurked on the horizon. Julia's family, grappling with financial difficulties, found themselves at a crossroads. In an act of what I believed to be kindness, I extended a hand inviting them to share a home. Little did I know that this gesture, meant to offer support, would sow the seeds of discontent. Our untranquil abode soon became a battleground of conflicting desires and unspoken expectations. That's for you. The delicate balance we were attempting to maintain was disrupted. Actual Julia, I want to help your family. We can't let them struggle alone. Julia, I appreciate that, love, but we need to be careful. Living together might not be as simple as it seems. Alex, we're a family now. We should face these challenges together. Julia, it's just temporary, right? Again, until they get back on their feet. Little did we know that this temporary arrangement would become the breeding ground for resentment and unspoken grievances. The lines between generosity and intrusion blurred, setting the stage for a tumultuous period that would strain the very fabric of our familial bonds. The tendrils of discontent that had taken root in our lives tightened their grip as discussions over my inheritance unfolded. The once unspoken disagreements now erupted into heated arguments, tearing at the seams of our family. My late grandmother's inheritance, a substantial sum, became a point of contention. Julie yearned to use it to purchase a house, a dream she'd had harbored for years. But my principles dictated a different path, a path I believed was more responsible and in line with the values I held dear. Alex, Julia, we should be prudent with the inheritance. Save it for our future. For our daughter, Julia, we could have a home, a place of our own. It's an investment in our family's future. Alex, I understand, but we need to be cautious. It's not just about us. It's about our responsibilities. Julia, responsibilities? Don't you see? This is for our family's future, for our daughter's stability. The clash of our ideals echoed through the halls of our home, leaving wounds that festered beneath the surface. The decision over the inheritance would set the stage for a more profound fracture in our family, one that neither of us could fully comprehend at the time. The fragility of our familial bonds was exposed when tragedy struck. Julia's father, the patriarch of our extended family, faced a sudden and incapacitating accident. The weight of responsibility shifted, leaving us grappling with both emotional and financial turmoil. Just amidst the chaos, my wife withdrew, leaving a palpable void in our relationship. The strains of grief and newfound responsibilities strained our connection, and a chasm began to form between us. Alex, Julia, we need each other now more than ever. We can navigate this together. But Julia, I can't bear to see my father like this. It's too much to handle. Alex will get through this. We always have. Leah, I need time. I need to process everything. I don't know how to be strong right now. The mourning period stretched on, becoming a breeding ground for silent resentments. Little did I know that beneath the surface, a storm was gathering, one that would test the bonds of our family in ways I could never have anticipated. Like in the wake of my father-in-law's passing, grief cast a heavy shadow over our lives. As I struggled to juggle the emotional turmoil and the responsibilities thrust upon me, a storm was quietly brewing, threatening to unravel the very fabric of our family. Suspicion lingered like a bitter taste when my wife's behavior shifted upon my return from a summit. Unbeknownst to me, during my absence, the foundation of trust was crumbling beneath my feet. A series of events, seemingly innocuous, led me down a dark path of discovery. Alex told Julia something feels off. What happened while I was away? Julia, it's just the grief. We're all dealing with it in our own ways. Alex, why do I sense there's more to it? Tell me the truth. Julia, you're imagining things? We're a family, remember? We should focus on supporting each other. As I probed further, the truth emerged like a dagger to the heart. Incriminating photos and messages revealed a web of betrayal involving my wife and an unknown figure. Shock and disbelief gripped me as I realized even our own daughter was entangled in this deceit, supporting a secret affair that threatened to dismantle the life we had built together. The pain was indescribable, and the shattered trust left scars that would linger for a lifetime. With the devastating evidence of my wife's affair, I faced the daunting task of navigating the legal aftermath. The courtroom became a battleground where the echoes of betrayal reverberated and the unraveling of my family's secrets unfolded for all to see. Lawyer, we have a strong case. The evidence is in our favor. Are you ready for this? Alex, I never thought I'd be here, but I can't let this betrayal go unanswered. Lawyer, prepare yourself. The courtroom can be ruthless, but we'll fight for your justice. As the courtroom drama unfolded, my personal and professional life faced a fallout. Allied colleagues and acquaintances learned of the scandal, casting shadows over my reputation. I stood resolute, exposing the affair, but the cost was high. The whispers, the judgment, and the shattered fragments of my once stable life lay scattered around me. Michael's a friend of Alex. I can't believe what I heard. Is it true? Alex, the truth is often stranger than fiction. I never thought I'd be living this nightmare. Michael, stay strong. You people who support you, no matter what. Despite the personal toll, the legal battle culminated in a divorce, a severance of ties that had once bound us together. As the dust settled, I faced the daunting task of rebuilding my life from the ruins of a shattered marriage. The fallout had taken its toll, but I was determined to rise from the ashes and forge a new path forward. But life, after the courtroom battles, was a haze of uncertainty. My world had crumbled, and I stood amidst the ruins, contemplating the daunting task of rebuilding. It's of rebuilding with a heavy heart. I began to piece together the fragments of my shattered life. Therapist rebuilding takes time. It's okay not to have all the answers now. Alex, I never thought I'd be starting over at this age, but I can't let this define the rest of my life. Therapist, you have resilience within you. Let's focus on healing and moving forward. With newfound determination, I sought solace in the gym, therapy sessions, and the support of close friends. Investing in my career, I found success once more. The wounds of betrayal slowly began to scar over, but a lingering question loomed. Could reconciliation be possible with my estranged daughter? Michael, have you considered reaching out to her? Maybe it's time for a conversation. I don't know if I'm ready for that. The pain is still fresh. Michael, she's your daughter. People make mistakes. Maybe it's worth exploring. As I contemplated the possibility of reconciliation, I met someone new. Right this week context, a woman who saw beyond the scars and offered a glimmer of hope. This love, unexpected and genuine, blossomed and I remarried. But the specter of the past lingered, especially when thoughts of my estranged daughter surfaced. Oh, new wife, you've been through so much. If you're ready, maybe it's time to consider reaching out to her. Alex, I'm afraid of what I might find. Can she ever understand my perspective? That new wife, we'll face it together. The past doesn't define you, but the present can shape the future. As I stood at the crossroads contemplating whether to extend an olive branch, I realized that the journey of rebuilding was far from over. The scars of the past had become a part of me, but the choice to reconcile remained uncertain. a decision that would shape the chapters yet to be written in the book of my life. Thank you for listening to this story to the end, and if you like it, please support us with a like,